let's add our bass so it makes more sense. I'm going to create a clip here, and I'm going to select both clips together with Shift so we can see both of them at the same time, but I am going to only focus on the bass right here. So you can focus on each one, turn on the focus so we only see the notes in the background. If focus is not on, we can work on both clips simultaneously by just clicking on them. But I want to focus just on the bass. So but we can still see the notes right here. Okay, now just a word for the bass instrument. We are using the bass synth from the Creative Extensions. Just so you know, just the default preset, let me load, just the default preset of the bass is already very close to the funk bass that we want. Oh, let me arm it. And here we can just change the type of filter to LP2. That's a Moog ladder filter. We can add some resonance. How funky you want it, up to you. Then you can play with the cutoff. Okay. Now, velocity sensitivity is already turned on. So if I hit it soft, if I hit it strong, it's going to change the filter, and with the resonance, of course, and the filter envelope, it's going to change how it behaves. You can change it from saw to square. Up to you what kind of sound. You can combine all kinds of, also the square have a pulse width here. Really awesome, simple, but awesome synth inspired by the Moog synthesizer. So if you don't have it, highly recommend getting it. It also comes with a lot of presets right that you can explore. Super awesome synth. Free for all the Ableton users. Okay, let's go back here. I'm going to actually close this so we can focus just on this. Let's bring Ableton big screen so we can see what's going on. By the way, I don't have to do this tip. Command Option E to expand the MIDI clip. It's a new shortcut. Okay, here's our bass. And we're going to first start with our funky bass, simple. And let's also see that the difference. I think this progression is awesome because it can give us the option what the progression is. Let's start with just doing the root notes here, F and G. So I'm going to go down here. Let's go. Here we go. Another octave lower. I'm going to start by just putting the notes here, just so it's closer to there, although you should be in this octave. You hear? I'm going to load the pitch MIDI effect before the bass here. Bring it up and bring it down an octave, so we can be here. Okay, so I'm closer to the chord so we can see it. But you don't need to do that, just visually so we can see. Listen to the bass. F, go to G. Oh, we got it. And then A. Okay, nice. Now let's change the progression, because now we're in F major going to G major. Let's change the progression. D and D, or D and E, whatever you want. And then we can continue to F. So now it's a whole different progression, so it can be quite versatile with everything you can do with the progression, because the bass will dictate what the chords actually are. Now, if we keep a D and D, now we can start adding so much more things in between. And if you remember from our bass classes, octaves are kings when it comes to bass lines. Octaves are absolutely amazing. Because it's funk, I would recommend actually going into the 32nd note grid. Here we have more options. Let me just go back, Command 2, to the 16th note. So for example, I might add, let's go octave higher, Command D and Shift up. And then we'll put it somewhere like Okay, but instead of here, I'm gonna hit Command 1 to make it smaller. Maybe I'll put it here for extra funk. Maybe here. Okay, now we'll also turn down the velocity. As you remember, we have some velocity sensitivity for the filter. Okay, and of course, a lot more stuff here. So let's start adding by using the scale that is highlighted. We can even click scale to just see the notes of the scale, although some chromatic movement, like just adjacent notes that are not in key, not necessarily in key, also works amazing for funk. But let's see what we can do here by creating some sort, maybe this also, I'll play an octave higher right here. What we can do by going from this note to this note. I'm going to go back to the chord just 1 second. I don't want to see these. I just want to see the notes of the chords. Let's go back to our bass. Okay. Okay, so how can we go from here to here? Endless options. This is where the bass starts to become a bit more melodic and funky. And really, we can... Right? Maybe I'll take down velocity a tiny bit. Let's go up. This is a classic kind of funk. Maybe we'll go up here to the E. Let's say turn it up just a tiny bit. Maybe this will start just a tiny bit before. I'm holding Command to go off the grid. And I want to remind everyone that right here we have Humanize. So I can take and just, you see the notes, I can kind of make them more played by, you know, a human. Sweet. One option. Let's say go. Maybe I'll do more syncopated because that was just on the 16th or the 8th notes. Maybe octaves. Turn down velocity, very important. And then go down here, go even higher. That's kind of cool. And then maybe go down here. And in this case, I would want this to be chromatic. So I'm going to go off scale so I can do some chromatic movement. You see right here. Maybe we're going to go up. And I'll turn up some velocities here. So you see me playing around with velocities by just moving over the note, holding Command, and just dragging up and down. So I can play around with the tone. Let's go to G. No, I don't like this. Let's give it some more space. Maybe go down. And then some extra shorter notes here. Let's go hit Command 1. Now, a lot of times Command 1 won't work. Command 1 is to make the grid smaller. You see here 16, Command 1, 32. It won't work because the grid is on adaptive grid. So you want to change that, or right click and choose fixed grid, and then you can go Command 1, Command 2 as much as you want. But Command 5 will switch from adaptive grid to fixed grid. So by default, in the arrangement view, you don't have it's on adaptive grid. So you would have to go and change it to fixed grid. Again, Command 5 just works great. Let's go Command 1 to make sure we're in 32nd notes. And we'll give it some more D's here. Let's turn this down velocity. And then let's go down. Can we go chromatic here? That's too much. Let's turn this down. And as you can hear, we want to keep it repetitive, so we're going to go back to D. We're not going to do the F. Let's give it, let's go back to our 16, just 16. Our octave, it's not the octave, it's E actually. Ooh, maybe here. That's kind of like a hook movement with the bass. And you can hear it's also gliding. There should be some glide portamento. Let's give it a bit more in the synth itself. Okay, now here, it should be lower. Here we gotta go to the A and maybe even emphasize the C sharp as it's different, but we can do that with our other synths. That should be shorter. Let's go, maybe C sharp, A, turn it down velocity so it's a bit more, maybe octaves, shorter note. The notes I'm using a shift left and right. So shift up and down for octaves and shift left and right is super useful for all this editing. Here. No? So you'll see a lot of funk players just tapping their keyboards a lot, doing this kind of funk, kind of more rhythmic stuff. Maybe this also should be short. We don't. This is first of all too much velocity. Maybe we'll go to E. And then here we'll just do something like this. So this I will glides like when you just take your keyboard and these ones are kind of annoying to program. So if you have a MIDI keyboard, just do this. I'm just gonna record and I'm gonna hit capture. Not record, I'm just gonna play it, do it, and hit capture. So let's hit capture now. You see, and now we got that right there at the end. Okay, and we just have to adjust the velocity. What happened there at the end? Let's take both of these and we're gonna consolidate just so we have one clip. Well, here at the end, maybe octave, more octaves, maybe going up. That's too short. Going down, chromatic. And this note got cut because of the capture. Wait, missing something in the chat. Adrian, what are the rules for going off scale essentially? So in